All right, everybody out there, welcome to the Dirt Dog International Racing Network. I'm your host, Jacob Keith, and we are here for night number 2 for the Red River Valley iRacing League, sponsored by Ayers iRacing Paints, HRH Motorsports, and Big Bacon Media. And we got an awesome packed show here tonight for you. We're going to try to leave it all in one broadcast tonight, as I have some stuff set up a little bit better. But we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. These guys got probably 10 more minutes left to practice, and as of right now, I'm going to have to ask you to stand up and remove your hats as we do our national anthem.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner and wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Sports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
If you ever get the chance to give the command, that's the lesson you should follow. Kevin James with those famous words.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our national anthem. And we got probably another 8 minutes left to practice for these guys to tune in their late models here. And we'll be right back for that. But as of right now, go get something to drink, stretch your legs up, get ready for this awesome World of Outlaws super late model action coming up next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what the weather is like underneath this dome here. It is 72 degrees here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Here for the quarter-mile indoor dirt track. There's 1% humidity into this dirt. On the inside here, it's clear, of course, because there's a dome with 2-mile-an-hour wind that these late models are throwing up around here. Make sure you guys go check out Red River Valley's iRacing League Facebook. And follow and like them over there so you can stay tuned with all the action going on here with the Red River Valley iRacing League, sponsored by Ayers iRacing Paints. And we are going to get ready to go racing here, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to grid for heat number 1. So pulling up the starting grid, we're going to have 7 cars tonight. And Mr. Rowan Jones is starting on the pole with Jamie Massey on the outside. Jamie able to pull a double out of the street stocks in the big blocks last night, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Hackney starting in the 3rd spot, coming out of Georgia on that 69 machine. James Burke in the 4 car. We got Hunter McCoy in the 22 coming out of Carolina, with Steven Turville hanging on to the 6th spot outside of Mr. Hunter McCoy. And Mr. Robert Charette tailing the field here in that 64 machine. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we have 7 cars. And I'm not sure how many laps. I'm thinking 8. Yes, 8 laps for the heat number 1 here, ladies and gentlemen. The 25 and the 2 looking to start this thing off right. Jamie Massey, Rowan Jones. James Burke all over the backside of that number 2 machine out there in that green and purple 4 car. Sponsored by HRH Motorsports. This 25 machine up here, sponsored by Renegade, it looks like. They're going to get ready to take the green flag as the pace truck pulls off. Rowan Jones, Jamie Massey. Green flag is out, the 25 down low, the 2 up high. Super late model action here for the World of Outlaws in the Red River Valley iRacing League. Ooh, the 2 car getting up into the wall there. The 25 is down low. It looks like he's got Keith Hackney now pulling up to the backside underneath him here. Maybe a little bit of contact going into 3 and 4, or 1 and 2, excuse me, 1 and 2. Getting ready to come around 3 and 4 now. The 25, Rowan Jones behind Keith Hackney leading this thing. Hunter McCoy pulling up the 3rd spot. Got Robert Charette right there on his back quarter panel ready to make the move. That 64 car digging her deep down low. Mr. Robert Charette trying to come up to the backside of Mr. Hunter McCoy here. Rowan Jones from 22 digging that thing as that left front comes off the ground like no tomorrow. Knowing that Mr. Charette is right on the backside tail, and he's coming up now to the backside of the 25 of Rowan Jones. Keith Hackney seems to have an awesome lead on these guys by 2 seconds now here at the Chili Bowl. This is round number 2, night number 2. For the Chili Bowl here in the Red River Valley iRacing League. Brought to you by Ayers iRacing Paints, HRH Motorsports, and Big Bacon Media. The number 2 taking over the 25 there, but I believe the number 2 was a lap down there. Number 2 being Jamie Massey, checker flag waving, Keith Hackney, Rowan Jones, Robert Charette pulling up the 3rd spot. And we are going to go into a warm-up, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes of warm-up. So do what you guys got to do. These guys are going to do what they got to do. And we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you hanging in there with us, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for our feature time. These guys are finishing up the warm-up. We're getting ready to go super late model World of Outlaw action here at the Chili Bowl in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So these guys finish it up and get ready to do their thing here. We're going to pull up the grid, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Hackney starting on the pole in that 69 machine, with Rowan Jones in that 25 car on the outside. Robert Charette squeezing his way up into the third spot there, starting on the inside of row number 2 with HRH Motorsports in that 64 car. We got Hunter McCoy starting on the outside of him in the 4th spot, coming out of Carolina in that 22. Steven Turville in that 5 car with Vanderpool Racing starting in the 5th position. James Burke coming out the Midwest in that 4 machine, starting in the 6th spot. And Jamie Massey going to tail the feature end of this feature here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So we got 7 cars. And I believe 30 laps. I was off by 5. Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you go with zooming. Here we go. Keith Hackney, Rowan Jones. We're going to start this thing off right. Robert Charette looking to pounce on him from the 3rd spot back there in that green and white machine. HRH Motorsports sponsored. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace truck off, green flags out. The 25, Rowan Jones looking to get an early jump on Keith Hackney down low. Hackney able to find some ground there on the low side, trying to stay door to door with that 25 of Rowan Jones. The 22 on the outside of Robert Charette. They're able to take him over that 3rd spot, but Mr. Charette's still on the bottom side in that 64 car. Almost going 3 wide. Jamie Massey looking to make a move up into the mix too, right on the backside of that number 64 there. The 2K, it looks like. I could be wrong. Keith Hackney still out front. Rowan Jones pulling up the 2nd still. Hunter McCoy in that 22 machine. Jamie Massey still all over the backside of Mr. Charette. Door to door, coming out of 1 and 2. Going into 3 and 4, the no 2 car. Trying to go to the inside of the 64. Almost makes a little bit of contact as they come around 1 and 2 again here, ladies and gentlemen. Door to door. Going into 3 and 4, the 2 car looking to take the jump as he gets the 4th spot there. Taking over Mr. Robert Charette. Jamie Massey looking to run down Mr. Hunter McCoy, as Hunter McCoy is now all over the backside, or low side, of the 25 of Rowan Jones for the 2nd spot. We got side-by-side action everywhere with these World of Outlaw super late models there. A little bit of contact from Hunter McCoy and the 25, but the 25 able to keep it under control as Jamie Massey now looking to poke his head to the inside of Rowan Jones. Getting up on that apron, almost on 2 wheels, ladies and gentlemen. That 2 car digging her deep, the 25 out high. Jamie Massey working his way from the back, started in 7th, now currently in 3rd. Taking all that he can take, ladies and gentlemen, and still wants more. Trying to run down Hunter McCoy. McCoy looking to track down Keith Hackney, but Keith Hackney looks to have a pretty good lead on these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like he's got almost a 4-second gap on 2nd place for Hunter McCoy there. Going around the outside of James Burke. Keith Hackney here. And all black and white machine here. Look at that thing. Coming up to the backside of Mr. Steven Turville. That other 4 car out here throwing the slider, trying to stay down low. Turville down low, Hackney up high. Going around the lap traffic. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway there. 15 of 30. We're doing this thing super late model style. 3 wide, Burke on the wall there, ladies and gentlemen, but he's able to hang on to her. The 22 all over the backside of the 2 machine. Jamie Massey got Hunter McCoy. Now worked his way up into the 2nd spot. 17 of 30 down. Jamie Massey looking to track down Keith Hackney if he's able. Still got Hunter McCoy on the backside. 4 seconds ahead is Keith Hackney of Jamie Massey here. Coming down into 1 and 2. Jamie Massey looking to hang on to the low side, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try to jump back here with the 25 machine as he's got Mr. Robert Charette looking to go to the inside of him in that 64 machine. 10 laps left to go, ladies and gentlemen. 10 left to go. Hackney now coming up to the backside of Mr. Charette and Rowan Jones. As they battle it out, Keith Hackney trying to keep his lines smooth and clean here with these super late models. Throwing the laps down. 8 laps left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Hackney on the outside trying to work around Mr. Charette if he's able to get around him. The 25 on the outside as well. Rowan Jones holding off Robert Charette. Now it looks like Keith Hackney looking to make some time around the outside of Mr. Robert Charette. 5 laps left to go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 laps left to go. The 25 got Keith Hackney all over the backside. Jamie Massey and Hunter McCoy not too far off from each other here. Jamie able to pull away in that second spot, coming from the 7th position, gaining 5 spots here tonight, moving up into the 2nd spot. Keith Hackney now trying to get underneath the 25, also coming up behind James Burke again. 3 laps left to go. Hackney, a little bit of contact with the wall there. Doesn't seem to affect him too much, ripping the outside. Mr. Charette trying to go to the inside and gain a lap back if he's able to. Maybe a little bit of contact there. White flags out for Mr. Keith Hackney, Jamie Massey, Hunter McCoy. As the checkered flag is waving, coming out of 1 and 2. It has to be 3 and 4. I've got it backwards, must be. So hard to tell here. The track is so little. But we're going to try to pull these guys up into the booth. So bear with me here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we have 3rd place here. Hunter McCoy, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You started in that 4th spot, made your way up to the 3rd spot, man. Tell me what was going through your mind within the last few laps.
Just trying to search around and trying to find a grip. Can't really find anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough racing here at the Chili Bowl, man. Is there anybody you want to thank for putting that 22 machine up on the pole or up on the podium tonight?
Thank for my mom, my dad, and my little sister for doing this for me. All my sponsors that's on the car. Can't thank them enough. And yeah, that's about it.
Well, congratulations on putting that 22 machine up in 3rd place here tonight, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
All right, let's try to pull up number 2 here. Jamie Massey. Jamie Massey, now in the booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
I got you, buddy.
All right, man. You almost had 3 out of the Red River Valley iRacing League, man. You took the street stocks yesterday and the big blocks, and you were looking to do it again, but you just didn't have enough laps, man. What was going through your mind within them last few laps?
I needed a caution, and I kind of figured it was going to go green because, there wasn't many cars. Just got run over in a heat race, and it just sucks starting back there because you just lose something. I mean, Keith's on the pole. He's a good enough driver. You're not going to run him down. I was catching him there towards the end, but I think he had damage. But it is what it is. It's part of racing.
Yeah, I hear that. It definitely is rubbing his racing, man, for sure. Is there anybody you want to thank out there to put that car tonight on the second spot here?
Yeah, man, I want to thank Team No Love and Rocket Racing Setups. I want to thank Small Change Designs, Ray's Designs, Alpha Art Designs, Lizard Lip Pit Lights, Renegade Race Fuels, Cabinets by Keith, and y'all for broadcasting, and Red River Valley for giving us something to race for. So we'll see you in the sprint cars, I guess. I won't be in the podium position in there. I can promise you that.
Well, we'll have to see what happens here for the 360 sprints next, man. But congratulations on your second place here tonight. Almost a 3 for 3. Starting from the back, coming to the second spot, Jamie Massey, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to try to pull up the leader now, Mr. Keith Hackney. Keith Hackney, here you're in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you had a fast car tonight, able to get out front and just run with it. What was going through your mind within the last few laps?
I mean, I got out there far enough. I was just riding, just trying to stay out of lap cars. And, I mean, I jumped to the high side probably a little bit before midway. And, yeah, I was just riding, man. Just trying to make some laps. I don't like this track at all. I hate it. So I'm just glad to get it behind us in the Super and go see what we can do in the sprint.
Well, congratulations on your victory here tonight at the Chili Bowl, man. Is there anybody you want to thank out there for putting that thing in victory lane?
Oh, yeah, man. No love, first and foremost. Rocket Racing Setups, custom cabinets for Keith, Small Change Designs, Rage Designs, Alpha Designs, y'all for broadcasting it, and Red Rivers for putting it on. And we will see y'all in the next one.
All right, man. Well, you take it easy. Congratulations on your victory here tonight.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Yep. All right, everybody. We're going to get ready now for the 360 sprints. We have a few minutes. So just go ahead and stretch your legs out and just go get some snacks, go get something to drink, chillax, jam to the music, and watch this slow-mo of Mr. Keith Hackney and tonight's victory for the super late models with the World of Outlaw sprints here in the Red River Valley iRacing League. Brought to you by Ayers iRacing Paints, HRH Motorsports at Big Bacon Media. And we'll see you back here for the 360 sprints in just a few minutes.